you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny, 'cause you call me awkward and simple. Wish I didn't mean, yeah, and I love you backwards, 'cause you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny, 'cause you call me awkward. Nice and good. Wish I didn't mean, yeah. Ooh, nice and good. Wish I didn't mean, yeah. And I love you backwards, 'cause you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny, 'cause you called me awkward. Nice and good. Wish I didn't mean, yeah. I love you backwards, 'cause you said I'm too forward. Nice and good. I wish I didn't mean, yeah. swear sometimes I wanna stay, but my stomach hurts a carousel that never stops. It's sweet at first, but then it's not. We said forever, forever can take it. Now you just treat me like I don't exist. All those late night conversations didn't mean a thing, but oh how I let you get under my skin. I love you backwards cause you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny cause you call me awkward. Not same word, wish I didn't mean, yeah. I love you backwards cause you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny cause you call me awkward. Line sinker, wish I didn't mean, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Line sinker, wish I didn't mean, yeah. And I love you backwards cause you said I'm too forward. That's kind of funny cause you called me awkward. Hook, line, sinker, wish I didn't mean, yeah. I love you backwards cause you said I'm too forward.